I'm Michael Serapio as we continue our special coverage here on CPAC of the Liberal Party's National Convention, live from downtown Ottawa, the Shaw Centre, not that far from Parliament Hill. And joining us right now is the local Member of Parliament for this area. Yasir Naqvi is the Liberal MP for Ottawa Centre. Mr. Naqvi, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Michael.
So I take it, as I watch Liberals in this room, a lot of excitement. Wondering if that has you excited enough to, I don't know, run for leadership of the Ontario Liberal Party.
Well, it is a very exciting convention. It is always great when Liberals come together because we are a family. We get to reconnect, and with the pandemic, of course, that hasn't had the opportunity. But very similarly, we had a gathering of the Ontario Liberal Party in Hamilton, Ontario. 1,500 Liberals came from across the province, and there was a lot of energy and excitement. And that's the work that I'm doing. I'm talking to Liberals across Ontario as I explore the opportunity to seek the leadership of the Ontario Liberal Party to see how can we rebuild our party, how can we open it up and do things differently so that it's a more inclusive party. It's a party that really speaks to the needs and wants and the aspirations of Ontarians, and those conversations are really important for me.
Okay, a lot to break up there, but you know, I want to begin with you. You say you're exploring it, but what do you actually think you could bring to the leadership of the party? Obviously, right now there's huge challenges for the Ontario Liberal Party as they try to regain power in the province. What do you bring to that equation?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost is experience. I've had the great honor of serving Ottawa Centre for 15 years now. I've had senior cabinet positions. So I've got experience around governance, but I've also been party president at the provincial level. So I know how to restructure our party. I have those relationships across the province. Not to mention, I'm a team builder. I have this. I believe the capacity of bringing people together from different mindsets so that we can agree on things that are common in us. And last but not least, confidence to do this hard work, which is really, really important to rebuild the party, but also to build a party that would be able to defeat Doug Ford in 2026 so that we can build a better Ontario.
Okay, interesting. You used two words there, or maybe one word, one name. One, cooperation. Two, Doug Ford. This government, your government, has been cooperating quite closely with Doug Ford, the Ontario Premier. He just won a majority government. He has signed deals with Prime Minister Trudeau when it comes to the battery plant in St. Thomas, Ontario, auto announcements for the auto industry, amongst other things. You want to replace Doug Ford, but he seems to do a pretty good job of working with your government.
Well, I'm really proud of our government federally under Prime Minister Trudeau for doing the hard work and important work of recreating, reinventing the economy for tomorrow. And Ontario is a big part of that. I'm glad that Mr. Ford is cooperating with federal government, but they're not leading. They're just following the federal government. What we're seeing in Ontario is people are struggling. People are struggling to find a family doctor. Children are struggling in their classrooms. And people are working 2 or 3 jobs and struggling to even afford basic groceries. That's on Mr. Ford. Federal government is engaged in a lot of files, but imagine if we had a partner at the provincial level that could work together with the federal Liberal government. We can do so much more to help Ontarians.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering where you think the party went wrong and what it needs to do to correct itself. Because when you look at the Ontario Liberal Party, of course, elected in 1993 under Dalton McGuinty, enjoyed majority governments. Dalton McGuinty replaced by Kathleen Wynne. Kathleen Wynne winning a strong mandate herself before the party lost power. So where did it go wrong? What needs to improve when it comes to the Ontario Liberal Party?
We need to open up the party. We need to make sure that the Ontario Liberal Party is a party of pragmatic problem solvers. Our job, the reason that I got into politics, is to make people's lives easier to live. That needs to be our focus. So when it comes to people's healthcare needs, when it comes to the education of our children, when it comes to our jobs of today and tomorrow, those are the areas that we need to focus on. And if I choose to run to be the leader of our party and I'm elected as the leader, my focus is going to be really listen to Ontarians, hear about the issues that they're concerned about, finding a family doctor, making sure the classrooms are small so the kids are getting good education, and that we are really creating jobs of today and tomorrow that will help people pay their bills and live comfortable and good quality lives.
Yasir Naqvi, I really appreciate the time today. I should ask you, I was going to let you go, but wait, no, I need to ask you one more question. You say you're considering it. When will you make a decision?
Well, I'm talking to a lot of Ontarians. I'm traveling the province. The party just started the process. They just announced the dates. There's a process one has to go through in terms of getting green lit, etc. So we're looking at all those things. But for me, the most important thing is to really listen carefully to Liberals and Ontarians across the province to seek their guidance and advice. That's the work I'm doing, and based on that, I will eventually soon make a decision.
Soon, in terms of weeks, in terms of months, what are you thinking?
We'll make a decision soon, but I'm still in the listening mode, and I'm spending time doing that.
Okay. Now I'll say thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate the time, Yasir Naqvi.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Take care.